should
This
be able to see
conference
my
will
screen
now
and
be
able to hear
recorded.
me and able to see my face as well. So last two sessions, this is day 3. Okay, so we started demo day before yesterday. This is day 3. How many of you today is the first session? Anyone here? Today is the first session. Means yesterday, day before yesterday, you did not attend. Today you are attending as a first session. Anyone is there like that? Oh, maybe some people connected online and came offline today. So for you, today is first session. Online, you attended online yesterday, day before yesterday, you came offline. Same case. So yesterday you attended. Okay, fine. Okay, then see, let's go ahead now. See, last 2 days, what we are done with. On day 1, we had a discussion, and I have explained about, or I have given you information about what is BPM, what is its purpose. Okay, and what is Pega, what is its purpose, why Pega is called as BPM tool. These are the points which we have discussed on day 1. Whoever has attended on day 1, they should have a clear-cut idea of why a tool is called as BPM tool. Is it only Pega BPM tool? No. Pega is there, Appian, Cordis, Blaze, Activity, OutSystems, Oracle BPM, IBM Lombard. Like this, there are so many BPM tools available in market. Why all these are being labeled as BPM tools? What is the reason? What is the reason these are labeled as BPM tools? What is the reason Pega is called as BPM tool? It is being built based on BPM methodology. Okay, so a BPM system by its architecture has 4 main components. That is also been explained. What are those 4 main components in BPM system? Process or flow, business rules database, business rules engine. Every BPM system will have the same. Coming to Pega, Pega has all these 4, but naming convention is different. For process or flow, it is same. Process or flow is process or flow. Business rules, what do you call in Pega? Pega rules. Business rules database, role base. Business rules engine, process commander. That's why the name is Pega rules process commander. You know, rules are Pega rules, process commander is engine, database will be there. Why the name is Pega? What is the reason behind giving the name as Pega systems, Pega rules? What is this Pega and all?
Origin from
Indicating
Pegasus.
It derived from
Pegasus.
Pegasus.
There is the word Pegasus. Pegasus means a horse with wings. From Pegasus, first 4 characters have been taken. Why he has taken 4 characters from Pegasus only? Why not from anywhere else? Why the founder has taken from this particular Pegasus? Unique is okay. Why Pegasus?
He was
There are
a chess champion.
Passion.
The Alan
Passion.
Truffler, he was world chess champion. Pegasus is a horse with wings. There is one of the coin in chess which is actually same as, but wings will not be there, horse. When you look at the logo of his organization, when you look at the name of his organization, it always reflects his passion apart from being a unique name. Right? That's what we discussed yesterday. And now I will ask you one more question depending on yesterday and day before yesterday discussion. Why Pega is okay? What is the advantage of using Pega? See, you can develop applications using Pega. You can develop applications using Java. You can develop applications using .NET framework or any combination of UI, business logic, database, full stack. You can develop using Pega also. What is the advantage when you go with Pega?
With no coding and very
No coding.
fastly
First
we
thing
can develop
is
the UI.
no coding or low coding?
No coding.
No coding.
Low
No
coding.
coding.
Low coding
No
or no
coding.
coding? What is the difference? No coding, low coding. Difference. What is the
Low
difference?
coding is you will have some set of lines at least to develop a script. But in no coding, there is no coding is required to develop UI
Pega is a
business
no
logic.
coding tool or low coding tool?
No coding tool.
No coding tool.
And type there, you see both. Pega's so far up to Pega 8.5, they said it is no coding. After Pega 8.5, they are saying it is no coding plus low coding. You don't understand low coding. Here, the context of low coding is completely different than what he was saying now. So you understand, like, low coding means maybe someplace we need to write code, correct? That is not the context they are using. I'll tell you later, you will not be able to understand now. It will take time. Pega is no coding plus low coding. If I say no coding, there is no meaning of low coding at all, correct? If I say no coding, can I again use Pega is low coding? I should not be using, correct? So Pega is no coding plus low coding today. 8.4 no coding, 8.5 honors no coding plus low coding. This low coding is different than what we are thinking. But in order to understand this, at least you need to work on Pega. Maybe we need to finish 45 days. Then only you'll be able to understand. I'll tell you later. For not for now. Pega is no coding for sure. So because of no coding means you are not writing any code. If you're not writing any code, how do you do the development for UI, business logic, and database? This is also another point we have discussed, correct? How do you do it? Pega provides form-based programming model. Means entire PRPC is one UI based. Form means UI. You drag and drop. Yesterday I have shown, right? You drag and drop, choose it from the drop downs options and all. Like this, you are going to develop the things. Is it only that you are going to design without coding, or you already have ready-made components also? That is another biggest advantage. What is the biggest advantage? Pega has so many ready-made components already in place. I have shown you one component as an example. What was that? Send email notification. What was the component? Let me log in now. You don't need to bother about how to log in. I'll tell you later. I think if you have followed the documents and you are done with installation by this time, you might be aware of this login ID and all. What is the component I have shown you? Send email. What is the reason I was showing this send email notification instead of anything else? You can easily understand. You see this type of send email functionality in many applications. Mainly the Amazon application that you access regularly, Flipkart, Amazon, Myntra, these applications. After you purchase the product, you will receive an email notification, correct? You need that functionality to be implemented. To implement an email notification functionality, it will take a lot of time. It may take 2 months or 3 months to be able to implement, like compatible with all different email servers. But instead of you doing that, Pega has already did it and provided to you as one functional component. You should know the name of that functional component. It is there in Pega, and you should know what are the parameters to pass. Done. It will not take more than 5 to 10 minutes. Understand? So the same which you taking 2 months if you start from the scratch, if you're doing it in Pega, as a one example I'm telling, it is not taking more than 5 to 10 minutes. So your development time is reduced or not? And you are not even creating by yourself. You are using ready-made components. See, as a learner of Pega, you need to dig around the system, go into the system, what are available there. That is what learning Pega means. You're not going to create anything by yourself by thinking, correct? You're not going to write the syntaxes, coding from the scratch and all. You're not doing it, correct? Then what is your task to learn here? If you're not writing the code, what is your task to do here? Already they are providing one system. You need to understand the system or not. You want to access PhonePe, you need to know what options are available in PhonePe, which option is for what purpose, yes or no. Same way, it is a tool. Already functional components available. You don't know what you don't know that send email notification is already present in this system. Is it possible for you to develop the send email notification functionality, implement it? Is it possible? Someone should tell you there is already functionality available. Find out like this. This is what about this functionality and use it. Or you need to dig around the system and try to find out and make use of it. Otherwise, you need to write from the scratch. Do you write the coding from the scratch while you are going for Pega? Why you are going for Pega? You don't want to write the code. You want it to be done in a faster pace and go into the market at the earliest. That is the reason you are purchasing license by spending $1 million. Correct? Again, why do you write the code from the beginning? You don't write it. So as a learner, try to understand the system that is already provided. What are the features? What are the components available inside? what is its design inside. This is what learning Pega means. Many people, they feel like learning Pega is like create a transaction model, creating user interface, adding images and UI, making user interface more better visibility. This is not Pega. Okay, because you are a fresh learner, you don't know anything about Pega. Whatever your trainer teaches, that is ultimate for you, correct? After you go and attend interviews, suppose you are already working on Pega since past 2 years, 3 years. The expectation of a person who has already having knowledge on Pega and the expectation of the person who is very fresh learner to Pega, is it going to be same or different? For the person who doesn't know anything, everything is whatever your trainer teaches you, correct? For the person who is already working on Pega, let's say some experience, some knowledge is there. He exactly knows what to learn. Yes or no? May not be 100%. Up to some extent, he knows better, right?
Yes, well.
Teaching,
So yes,
which one of the two category of people is easy?
constantly communicating with the
Please mute if you're talking to someone else. So I'm teaching two persons. One is dumb, I mean like layman. Second one is already having knowledge on the tool. Again, he's joining to learn it better. So handling which resource is easy? A layman is easy, right? Because for you, whatever I teach, that is the ultimate thing. If I say Pega is all about user interface only, you feel like user interface only. If I say the same thing to other person, dear trainer, stop. I know what is Pega. I know what to learn. You are able to teach this one or not? If you're not able to teach, I don't want to join. Okay. So Pega is not about user interface alone. Many people, they are thinking like, so adding images in UI, making UI as a richness. Pega is not at all meant for that. You should know the fact, one thing, when Pega is introduced into market, it has been introduced as a headless application. Headless means with no UI. Pega is all about processing. Pega is all about business process management. Did they talk about user interface? It is all about processing your business, right? Processing the business means internal or external? All about internal, right? That is where you need to focus. Learn UI, no problem. Okay, but it is not only UI. Okay, people may deceive you by showing you rich user interface. You don't need to write coding for validations. You can add images like this. It is not about UI. Internal functionalities, internal design of Pega, you need to learn. That is a developer. That is what a developer has to learn when they are learning Pega. You ask that. Can you teach the database connections, everything? Can you teach integrations practically? Okay, can you tell me the design architecture of Pega, tables, columns, important columns, relations? Okay, you don't need to write any queries. At least you should know what is being built there, correct? Product is already given to you. You should understand the product in detail, correct? Okay, I'm telling you one thing. While you are learning any technology, not only Pega, 99% of the people, they focus only on forward engineering. What do you mean by forward engineering? Doing the things from the scratch. I'll tell you an example. You are a civil engineer. You are constructing a house. Forward engineering means basement you are finished. Then walls, first floor is completed. Second floor, all this. You have started, you have taken it. Now, there is another thing called reverse engineering. I'll tell you another example. Already house is constructed. There are some changes required to be made. Someone else has constructed it. Now you are the engineer. Now you have to make the changes. Is it possible directly you make the changes? Without reading, without understanding the existing structural design and development that is being done already in place, is it possible for you to enhance? You need to understand how it was being constructed, what is its architectural design, everything you need to understand, then you start enhancing it, correct? Without that, is it possible? Not possible. There are two things: forward engineering, reverse engineering. Reverse engineering means already constructed, go and reverse engineer to understand its design and all. Then you can do what? Enhance, correct? If you're going to join any project, fix it. 80% you will be working on second part. You will not get a chance to do everything from the scratch. By the time you join project, already application is ready. Half of the application is developed. And you will be starting working on top of it. Means already developed part you should learn or not. That is the difficult place. That is a difficult point. Understanding the existing design is difficult than doing the things from scratch. Are you getting the point? Now, your focus of learning should be in all the different perspective. It is not only you create everything from scratch. Understand the existing design of the system. Pega is already provided as a built-in system, right? I have already got a construction of basement done. On top of it, I am creating my application, correct? Using existing features. Is that what Pega or not? Already features are provided. Existing basement is done. On top of it, I am constructing, correct? Does it mean I have to learn the existing design and development? Yes or no? So now you tell me, is that you are going to learn only project development from the scratch, or you also need to learn about already provided tool? Where you need to focus? Both you need to focus or not? You have to focus to learn forward engineering, reverse engineering, enhancement, change request, troubleshooting, bug fixing. All this you should learn if you want to claim yourself as a developer. So out of which the most important part is, first you understand this tool. Okay, you do create something. Meanwhile, you need to clearly understand what is already present in the system, what is the existing design of the system. Believe me, then only you can survive in the real world. Otherwise, it is impossible. Because your requirements are not going to be from the scratch. Always. Your requirements are going to be enhancements, change requests, and defect fixing, bug fixing. These can be the requirements 80%. 20% you do from the scratch. Scratch development is easy. Of course, you need to follow best practices, but it is easier because you are not learning anything already. So Pega is provided as a tool. Learn Pega first. Understand PRPC tool also while you are learning the forward engineering here. Okay. So now I'll come to that point once again. So let me tell you one point clearly. The learning that you are going to have while you are learning Pega, it is not simply a project learning from the scratch. It is also understanding PRPC and its design architecture and the tables backend and functional components that are available, when to use this functional component, how to use these functional components. All these points you need to understand and learn. That's what learning Pega. Make sense, everyone? Clear? That is the last question in the document. Okay, now I'll go to the document where I have stopped. So last 2 days, we had understood about what is BPM, what is Pega versus BPM, why Pega, what is the advantage of Pega, no need to code, faster development. That's it as a summary. Even if you have missed last 2 days sessions, I request all of you go through our YouTube channel. Last 2 days videos are available. Go through it. Every day I will not add in YouTube. Okay, I already told we will make it personal to only people who are joining. First 3-4 days, no problem, I can add in YouTube. Okay, now coming to these questions. Yesterday I have sorted out 2 questions. Who is eligible to learn Pega as per education background, as per technical background? Any technical background, any education background today eligible to learn Pega? So many people, they have a misunderstanding, misconception about Pega requires Java coding because Pega is built based on Java. That's what some people. You go to job description also, they are writing. See, HR manager who writes job description, they don't know anything about technology. They'll write everything. Okay, don't bother about it. When you are working on Pega, there is no need to write even single line of Java code. Even if you are a Java expert, you want to write, it will not be acceptable to the client. What is the reason? I am purchasing license by paying $1 million to avoid coding. If you write coding, if there are some issues in your code, Pega systems will not correct it, because who has written it? You have written. You need to write your code compatible to existing system. Is it possible? It is difficult. It is not at all recommended to write the code even though facility is provided. So you don't need to know about any coding of Java. You need to know about only OOPS concepts, which I will be explaining in detail. Okay. We strictly don't need it. And what are the job opportunities in today's market? Many people have this question. Okay. See, first thing is, all of you must be aware of by this time, the fact is that we are under recession, right? Everyone knows about it. Not India, especially USA. I don't need to tell about UK under a crisis. I don't need to tell about other countries because of Russia-Ukraine war, lot of disturbances. So the entire world is having the pressure of recession now, except India. India, only IT industry is a dependent one. Rest of the things not at all dependent. Okay. And China is also facing chip issue, stopped from America. So there is worldwide recession is going on. Now, the first impact that India can face when worldwide recession comes is the IT industry. What is the reason? Our projects are mainly from America, Canada, Australia. These are the different countries, correct? Those countries are impacted. What happens? Recession means everyone will be careful. I don't want to invest money now. Market is under pressure. The people do not have purchase capability. Recession means bringing down the ability of purchase ability of a customer, end user. When you don't have purchase ability, am I going to do the investment as a business? You're not capable enough to make purchases. Am I going to do the investment? People are not able to purchase this house. Anyone is going to construct that real estate. Real estate is down. What does it mean? Price is too much high. People do not have that much ability to purchase it, correct? So when the price comes down or this ability goes up, then real estate will take the boom, correct? So the same way, recession means there is some problem. Certain problems are there with economics. Okay. So now what is going to happen? The project investments will not be done. When projects investments are not being done, obviously there won't be new customer engagements. There won't be new projects. As a result, fresher hiring will be completely stopped. Who will be impacted first when there is a recession in IT industry is fresher. Fresher will be completely, they are going to completely freeze it. So today, it's not about Pega. Worldwide recession, fresher jobs are on hold. You see 2022 March, up to 2022 March, especially during the duration of August, September, October, November, December 2021 and Jan, Feb 2022 till March. The fresher opportunities, fresher openings, if you have ever seen that, huge opportunities, huge recruitment has happened, which has never happened in the past. You know that TCS alone has recruited 40,000 resources last year, correct? But now because of recession, it is on hold. It is not about Pega, it is about every other technology. So is it the right time to learn or not? Actually, this is the right time to learn for anyone. Why it is right time to learn? You have enough time. See, the mistake that many people do is when there are opportunities running, they start learning the things. Okay, so already opportunities are there and recruitment is going on, then you start learning. Instead of that, when it is in freeze, you learn it perfectly, spend enough time, then by the time opportunity opens, for the first opening itself, you can start applying like an expert, correct? So this is a mistake 95% of the people will do. When there is a recession, people say recession, there are no openings, they still be at home only, in hometown. That's the biggest mistake. When there is a freeze, that is the right time to learn for freshers. Okay, as a fresher, you spend enough time. Okay, be cool and spend the time. By the time recession is over and openings are going to open, you will be perfect. It is not, I'm not saying about Pega. Any technology, there are no opportunities. Here and there, 1 or 2 companies are hiring now. So we have processed so many profiles during the beginning of this year and ending of last year. But today, pretty less. Only 2 people got in last 2 months as a fresher. But experience we have, no issues. So experience we have ample opportunities. That's not a big deal. Okay. So job opportunities in market, today's market, I don't want to hide. For freshers, as of now, it is freeze. Okay. But you will have opportunities by next 3 months or 4 months, it will be open. Instead of learning that time, start learning now itself. Coming to experienced resources. Experienced resources, if you have 100 openings before 5 months, Today we have only 75 openings. It got little bit reduced. There will be little impact. I should not say entire opportunities are there. Little impact will be there. Experienced, why not too much impact? Because those are the people who should be driving the current projects. People usually will transfer from one company to another company. So recruitment will be there for sure for experienced resource. So the market in India or any other countries, it is in a good shape as of today. So the expectation of the market for the recession peak to hit is next year March. Okay. So next year March, that will be the peak time, and then it is going to come down. The recession may be ending, coming down. As it goes up, it has to come down at one point, correct? So it will come down. Maybe very soon it is going to end. Okay. So that's what the expectation of the market. And how long the tool will be sustaining in the market. So the job opportunities are available. Don't bother about it. But for Pega, let me tell you, this is the fact. There are open positions and the organizations are in crisis of hiring the resources. They are looking for resources like anything, skillful resources. If you are gaining the knowledge, if you are skillful resource, you will be in for sure. There is no doubt. As an experience. Pressure, you just wait for 3 to 4 months. By the time you will finish the training, mostly we're expecting openings to be there. And how long the tool will sustain in the market? Usually, many people have this question. Many people ask me, this is a general perception of the people. A tool comes into market, it is going to capture the market for 2 to 3 years. After that, another tool will come that is going to take the business of tool 1. So tools will not survive in the market for many years. Very few years it will survive. That can be the same case for Pega also. Pega is also a tool, I told already, correct? But the other tools are different and Pega is completely different. What is the reason? I'll tell you. Pega is not a tool which will provide the business solutions, simple business solution. Pega is a tool which provides a business solution of application development. Pega is a development automation tool. It's not work automation. You are using Java and developing applications, correct? How long Java will sustain in the market? As long as you need to develop new applications, correct? Pega is also application development tool. It will sustain in the market forever. As long as Java is there in market, Pega will sustain in the market. Both are doing the same or not? As long as Python sustains in the market, Pega sustains in the market. Still, for your understanding, I'm saying that for next to 20 years, you don't need to look back. But in my perception, as long as Java and Python are there in market, Pega also will be there in the market. As long as C#.NET is there in the market, Pega will be there in the market. Because all are doing the same. All are doing the development only. It is not a functional provision simply. It's a development. As long as you want to develop applications using Java, you purchase the license of Pega, do it in quick time, within no time. So that's the idea behind purchasing the license of Pega, right? So it will be there forever. There's no question looking at it as a tool. It is a development environment. Okay. So that is why Pega will be there forever, no problem. Even Java retires from the market, Pega, they may upgrade into some other technology and the tool will still sustain. Possibility is there. Okay. So like this, Pega will be there forever. Don't worry about it, even though it is a tool. But for you, definitely next to 20 years, you can survive. And should I have to be certified in Pega to be eligible for a job position? This is one thing. See, there are certification exams. Java also certification is there, right? Java certification exams will be there. Same way, Pega also certification will be there. If you are learning Java, it's not mandatory that you need to be certified. But if you are learning Pega, it is mandatory to be certified. And this one, listen to me carefully. Don't ask me questions again and again on the same. I'll tell you in one approach. Everyone, please listen to me and make it applicable to yourself. CSA, first exam is Certified System Architect. Understand? CSSA, Certified Senior System Architect. You might have this question: which certification I have to do? What are the certification available? What is the cost of the certification? All this, right? I'm going to sort out all those. LSA, what is this? Lead System Architect. So this is something like solution architect. You are going to drive the project alone when you do this. Last one. For none of you, the third one is not required. For any one of you, I'm sorry, for any one of you, third one is not required. Clear, everyone? Clear? You do the third one after you work in IT industry at least for 6 months on Pega. Make sense? You join a company after you learn here and you join a minimum 6 months to 1.5 years. Spend time and gain some knowledge from your project. Again, design and all, more better design. Then you focus on LSA. As of now, you don't even need to think about this. First one, everyone should be doing this. Everyone should do this. What does it mean? Everyone, whoever is here, you have to do this certification. There is no other go. You want to get job on Pega, you must be certified. There is no other way. So whoever is taking the training here, fix in your mind, you have to do the certification. If a trainer tells you certification is optional, that means he is trying to make you join without revealing the facts. Cost of the certification is $175 plus applicable taxes in your country. In India, GST 18%. I'll tell you, it will become around 15,500. Okay, in USA, $175, there is no tax. So they will be paying around 12,000 change. If you have your brother or someone in USA, ask them to purchase the license code, ask them to share with you, you can do it, less price. But it is usually not possible. For a company only, they will sell the codes, not for everyone. Individual, they won't sell. Okay, but if you have someone in your brother or someone in USA, if they can purchase code, ask them, you'll spend around, you'll be saving around 3,500 to 4,000. Okay, because there is no tax. 20%, nearly 20%. Okay, 18% tax. So other countries accordingly. Suppose you are writing it from Australia, $175 plus. If taxation is there, 5%, 6% or no tax accordingly. Okay. So this is what about for all of you. You have to do the certification. Why I am saying this is because you wanted to assess yourself, your financial ability, everything you have to look at, right? That's why I'm giving you this information. Okay. So you're spending some amount to pay the fees, correct? Apart from that, again, you need to think about paying the fees for exam. It is mandatory for every one of you, correct? So that is the reason only why I am talking about the money here. Okay. Because I don't want to let you in a position at the end of the day, you pay the fees for this one struggling and you don't have money for certification. As a result, you are going to go back. Okay. After spending training amount, I do not want you to waste it. Okay. Because you don't have money for certification. So you make sure you arrange everything, but not immediately. Okay. Certification amount is not immediately. Sometime later. Where do you write the certification? It's not in Harsha Trainings or somewhere. I mean, like, it's not in an institution. You need to register for the certification in Pearson centers. There will be prometric centers you are aware of, who will conduct the exams, GRE exams, some exams like this. That is the center where you need to register. I'll tell you when to register, where to register. Don't worry about it. Next. So for every one of you, are you clear that you have to do CSS certification? All of you online. Everyone should do CSS certification, right? I heard Pega had some licensing and legal issues which is affecting clients.
Yes.
What is licensing and legal issues? I'm not pretty much sure. Legal issues, they will take care of it. That is their company. But licensing issues, I'm not pretty much sure. What is it? There's no issue. Licensing cost is huge. Okay. With huge licensing cost only, cost also, they are able to get so many clients. What if Pega reduces their licensing cost? Middle level companies also, they'll start purchasing. So there will be again so many projects that will be developed. Opportunities will increase, but they will take these decisions later. Coming to this one, that's what the next level, what they are going to do, they are going to divide this tool into modules. Okay, I'll tell you only one module. You're spending $100. Now how many dollars you spend? $10. So for your small business, will you be able to purchase or not? When you purchase for your small business, opportunities for developers will increase or not? That's why they wanted to spread it across the globe. That's what their next plan, starting from 8.10 onwards. After 8.10, now we are at 8.7 version. I'll tell you about versions. Coming to next certification, who has to do this? Listen to me carefully, please. Don't ask me again and again. Your 1 year experience, 2 years experience, 3 years experience, no matter. I already told all of you should do CSA. right? All those freshers should do CSA. You understand that? For all those freshers, you may not need CWSA. You are a fresher, graduate fresher. You don't need to think about CWSA. Leave it. Now coming to rest of the people. Irrespective of your experience, whether you are 1 year experience, 2 years experience, or 10 years experience, no matter how many years of experience, don't ask me once again, I have 5 years experience, should I do CSA or CWSA? Don't ask me this question, listen to me carefully. So whatever your experience, your expected package, means today your package is 8 lakhs. You're expecting 15 lakhs, for example. You are only 1 year experience, your package is 5 lakhs, you're expecting 10 lakhs, you want moving from one company to another company. Your experience is 10 years, you are showing some years of experience on Pega, already your package is 12 lakhs, you're expecting 20 lakhs or 15 or 25. Whatever it is, whatever your experience number of years, no matter, wherever you are in this world, no matter, coming to India first, if your expected CTC is 12 lakhs plus, understand whatever your experience is, possibly you have to do CWS. Possibly the expectation is for the slab of a package 12 lakhs plus in India, they expect you to be a CWS 12 lakhs plus, more than that. But I have seen people who are being offered 15 lakhs without CWSA. Possibility is there, but I don't want to tell you, looking at 1 or 2 people, I don't want to tell you, you need to do only CSA. Okay, if your expected CTC is beyond 12, then it is required that you have to do CWSA. But I can tell you one trick. Without that also you can apply. I'll tell you later, not now. Okay, so but fix in your mind, 12 lakhs plus package, you would be doing CWSA. You have gap of 4 years, for example. You are just somehow you wanted to get into IT industry, right? Because I have to get married, then only when I have a job, I'll get married, correct? Yes or no? That's why many people are learning, right? Getting married. Okay, now 12 lakhs plus, when you are applying for a job, your expectation is 12 lakhs plus. Minimum expectation by the companies, you must be CWSA. Okay, you have to meet it. But some companies, okay, you say that I have CSA, I'm about to do the CWSA soon, I'm in preparation, I'll do it within 15 days, 20 days. Meanwhile, I am giving interviews. This is somewhat acceptable, but you have to do it. Okay, you will be doing it anyhow if you get the offer letter and all, for sure. Okay, so this is what you have to do the certification. And now coming to the people from USA, you are now in USA. I mean, like I'm saying, you are applying for job in USA. The minimum expectation in USA, whatever you are, CWSA, means you have 100 opportunities. Out of 100, 75 opportunities they expect CWSA. It's not about your experience, it's not about your package. If you are there in USA today, you are applying for a job in USA, people who are connecting from USA, listen to me carefully. Fix in your mind, you need to do CWSA, minimum expectation. Okay, and some job opportunities will be there on CSA. Is it clear? Everyone clear about certification, what to be done by you? By this time, all of you clear what certification you have to finish? And then yes, certification is not at all difficult. We will be helping you to clear the certification. You will not fail. Okay, this exam is $175. This exam is $175. You might be thinking, I'm investing so much of amount. I'll tell you, the returns will be the same in Pega. See, there are resources, only 2 years experience, total 2 years experience. They join some company as a fresher, they are in Pega and finish it 2 years. Their package today is 25 lakhs. There are people like that. The demand is more and the packages are huge in case of Pega. This is maximum you're spending 80,000, 60,000, 70,000. That's it, not more than that. Worst case. Okay, so don't simply think like you're spending too much amount of money. The same way opportunities are available, the same way packages are huge. If you finish LSA, it is possible that you'd be demanding minimum 60 lakhs. Possibilities, it is possible. Again, it's not only certification paper. I already told this yesterday. It's not about paper, your skill. You are doing CSA exam, CWSA exam. Okay, you have that paper of certificate. The same you can have to showcase the knowledge you have to express, right? For that reason only you are learning, correct? So paper you will get automatically. That's not a big deal. But gaining the knowledge is a main thing. That's where you need to focus. Okay. So everyone clear about certification exam? I need to do CSSA. Should I do CSA before that? This is one question. Okay. If you pass the CSA exam, then only you are eligible to apply for CWSA. First class completed, then only you will be promoted to second class. Same way, CSA completed, passed, then only you will be promoted to CWSA, allowed to write. I will make sure you never fail. Okay. Each exam cost is $175. CSA 175, CWSA 175. So all of you, your question related to certification is clarified. Everyone. So here I have written 8 lakhs plus. This was written some time back. I'm sorry. Long back I have written. I will change the document now. Because the market has changed, right? Prices have increased 30% in the market. So with this course, what are the certifications I can clear? You are learning Pega course here. So which certification you can target to finish? CSA, CWSA, both you can do with this knowledge. Even you can target for LSA, but I don't recommend. LSA is not again learning like CSA, CWSA from the scratch. LSA is applying the best possible way of CSA plus CWSA. That's it. It's not again separate subject. So that's the reason why I'm saying you at least spend 6 months to 1.5 years between target for LSA after you join a project. But you target for LSA, your life will change in a way that you never imagined. For sure. I'm talking about only financial perspective as of now. Okay. You never imagine you are getting 60 lakhs per annum, right? Maybe, probably, many of you. But that is going to happen if you're an LSA. Your target should be on LSA. These exams can be done simply. Okay. LSA should be the target for every one of you by next 3 years max, starting from today. So all of you, I want to see with a package minimum not less than 50 lakhs if you are properly targeting. Okay. If you want any help further, get back to me. I'll tell you about LSA. Okay. How to finish it and all. Okay. So with this course, you will be able to do CSA, CWSA. So this course is 3.5 months. Once we finish, this was old one. I'll be changing the document. Once you finish 2 months, you should be able to do CSA. Once you finish 3 months, you should be able to do CWSA. But I'll tell you when to do. Don't worry about it. Finishing the certification is a little burden on your shoulders. I'll get it rid of your shoulders at the earliest. Do you think I am going faster pace? I'm just expressing myself in a faster way. Because this is a general sentence, you may find my rate of speech is a little bit faster. But during the classes, it will be slow. How about this pace on day one? Day one demo and all. It was slower than this or not? Okay. Subject wise, I'll be slow. I'll be slow. Don't worry about it. Only these general statements and all. It's a normal way of speaking. So you might be finding me. I'm moving a little bit faster. But are you clear so far? I'll make sure always I'll get back to you and ask you whether you're able to follow or not. Please respond to me. Don't sit dumb. Okay. Say something loud. Always, all the time. Are you clear so far? I'll take up the questions that are posted on chatting in some time. Please wait. See, the duration of the course is 3.5 months. Why it is 3.5 months? Why not this can be completed in 45 days or 2 months like other institutions are doing? See, I can even finish in 45 days. I can finish even in 30 days. It's not about finishing the course. It's about what is the depth that you are going to look at. Okay. See, you are already working on Pega. Why are you joining training once again? I'm not pointing. I'm just asking. There is a reason, right? Though you are working in IT industry on Pega, it's not that you get chance to work on everything, man. You'll not get chance to work on everything. All the aspects of the subject you do not work on. You may not be getting time to go in depth into the subject points. That may not be possible. There may not be such provision available in your projects. You need to prepare a documentation. You need to attend daily status calls. You need to attend team meetings. Apart from working on development, more time you spend on meetings only. Is that correct or not? Those who are already working in IT industry, you might be aware of this.
Yes,
You'll get
yes.
5 hours time is there. Suppose you are a manager, all the time meetings. You are a group account manager, your life is all about meetings. Okay. You are a CEO, only meetings, nothing else. Okay. But anyhow, see, you spend some time on meetings, you spend some time on development. You spend some time on preparing documents. Okay. Nowhere you find the time to self-learn, going in depth. That's why you are joining here. Otherwise, you don't need it actually. Correct? Even though you're working on Pega, why you are joining here? You are not getting time actually. Maybe you do not have such an ideology where to go and what to see, what is the depth. That's why you are joining, as you're already working on Pega here. Still you are joining here. That's the reason. Otherwise, everyone is equally capable. Okay. And for other resources you want to learn from the scratch, that's why you are joining. This course will be starting in the perception of layman. It's a perception of layman. You don't know anything about technology. You're not aware of even a basic programming language, anything. You still should be able to understand, learn, and perform equivalent to someone who is already working in IT industry. Those who really properly learn this course, whatever that is being delivered, you will be equivalent to 5 years experience resource in enterprise application development, for sure. Even I bet, even if you are working in IT industry for 5 years on Pega, still you will not gain this much knowledge, for sure. I'm not saying you are not knowledgeable. I'm saying you did not get chance to dive in. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying you're not knowledgeable. I'm not saying that I am knowledgeable. You did not get chance to do that, but I have got it. So I'm able to deliver that. That's it. There's nothing other than that. Okay, so please make sure that you are going to learn in depth. For that, it will take certain time. That's why you should be ready to give your time of 3.5 months every day morning 9 to 10 for the class. And after the class is finished, maybe immediately after the session is finished, or maybe if you're going to office, come back in the evening and do it in the evening. Okay, 1.5 hours or 1 hour more than this time you should have in your hand to do practice everything. Is it clear? So minimum 2 hours should be there. 1 hour anyhow, there is no other go, you spend in the class. Another 1 hour to 1.5 hours you have to spend on learning the same what you have gone through during the session. Parallel practice is not good at all. Okay, so I'll be sharing you theory document, practical documents with screenshots and recorded video with view only access. You can see, you cannot download. Okay, access will be there for you. Suppose you finish the training by Jan 30, for example. Okay, after Jan 30, last day, 1.5 month more, you'll get access. No problem. Okay, so this is how you are going to do your practice. We will be available for you to assist. Classroom students, 3rd floor is there. You go there and practice. Anyone connecting online from Hyderabad, you want to come down to the academy for practice during the daytime, you are welcome. Okay, understand? Everyone clear? So we are going to spend 3.5 months, not so simply, not just like that. Okay, we wanted to learn in depth, in detail. Okay, so we want to go slowly. Daily duration of the class, you know, it is 1 hour. 1 hour time is only for taken by me. We wanted to utilize 60 minutes of the time properly. Okay, please, I'm requesting every one of you, be available to the class by 9 o'clock sharp. 9:05, 9:10. The first step of a success in a person's life is being punctual. You might be hearing about this, right? Success steps, step by step, right? First step is being punctual. Okay, punctuality is one of the aspect in the discipline. Second step is wake up early in the morning. Okay, like this, there are certain things you have to mold yourself in a proper way that can be done only by you, no one else in this world. So if you want to see a change in this world, first you change, then automatically world will change. Okay, so now how do I get my practice done after the session is completed? With the resources that I'm sharing you, you can start practicing given you attended the session. Suppose today you missed the session, no problem. Today evening or tomorrow morning you go through the video. But remember one thing, we are trying to correct it. The video access you will get 1 day after. means today's video tomorrow, tomorrow's video day after tomorrow. This you fix in mind. Don't ask me later after some time video is still not available. Video will take one time. There are certain reasons for that. Okay, so no problem. 1 day gap means throughout the sessions only 1 day. Okay, today's video will upload, processing it will take some time, and you will be able to watch the video with a minimum of 5 hours gap. 8 o'clock if I upload, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, maybe 2 o'clock it will be available. Worst case will be 24 hours. I told you 24 hours that being a worst case. 5 hours probably you will be able to watch it. But 6th hour if it is not coming, don't come back to me and ask me. Wait for same time till tomorrow and then get back to me. We will keep on watching that processing is completed or not. If not completed, we'll delete it and process again. We will inform you the same. Some issue, it will happen probably 5 to 6 times throughout 3.5 months probably. Okay, so training material, everything will be provided to you. Okay, you don't need to write even a single line of sentence in your notebook. I told already first day itself, unless that is a statement that I am asking you to write down. I'll give you notepads for offline students. I'll give you notepad for the same. How do you get the help or assistance during the practice? We have a team of 5 resources who are having Pega knowledge. We all together will help you. Don't bother. Don't worry about it. Okay. Through WhatsApp group. I'll be creating a WhatsApp group for all the joining students after you enroll and after you make the fees payment. And in the group discussions will go on. You can reach out to me. I will assign another person or other people also. You'll come to know who are those. And it is mandatory for everyone to give the mock interview once in 2 weeks. Okay, on the completed topics. Okay, and I will allocate the people who will be taking mock interview for you. So please make sure to follow their suggestions to be in a right path all the time. Okay, any other doubts or any other questions so far? I think all these questions you have in your mind, right? Can I get help in resume preparation? Obviously you'll be getting help. We have model resumes. I'll ask you to prepare one by yourself following the model resumes, and I will tell you how to prepare the resume as one single session. Okay, after you prepare, we will review it. We will review the resume together and correct it. But I'll tell you one thing. You don't need to wait till 3.5 months to prepare your resume. So listen to me carefully. There are freshers, right? You should start preparing your resume. No. You prepare your resume once we finish 2 months training, enough. For freshers, 2 months you start preparing. It will not take more than 15 days, correct? And we stop there. Add this project as a case study. You start applying for the job at 2.5 months itself. You don't need to wait for 3.5 months. Fresher, graduate fresher. Don't tell me I have 5 years gap. Can I apply as a fresher? You're not fresher. Okay, graduate fresher anywhere. You apply. You are okay to apply for the jobs once you finish 2.5 months. Fair enough. What about experienced resource? You are also okay. I have seen people without integration, they put experience, they got jobs, but I don't recommend for everyone. Without the topics that we cover last 20 days, 25 days, without the topics also people had kept experience, they got 16 lakhs, 17 lakhs. It may happen, but not all the time. I am not encouraging you to not go through with that classes. Please understand. Without that, having knowledge on the topics itself, you are able to get the job means having the topics, damn sure you'll get the job, correct? Damn sure you'll get integration topics and damn sure they will hire you. So even your experience 3 years, you are going to mention 2 years, 3 years. Once we finish 2.5 months, it is okay. You start preparation of your resume, take 15 days and apply immediately. You don't need to wait till last day. Given you are regularly practicing parallel with the sessions, if you are lagging, then spend the time accordingly. See, there is no problem if you are lagging with practice. You understand this? Suppose I am done with 10 sessions. You are there at 7th session only. Don't get worried too much. No problem. Spend extra time on weekend. I am saying extra time on weekend. If you suppose by this time, if you have any ideology like 5 days sessions I will attend, I will practice Saturday, Sunday for these 5 days. That will never work out. I'm just repeating once again. Today session, today practice. Tomorrow session, tomorrow practice. Weekend, probably revision. If this is the approach, definitely you'll be successful for sure on time. Little bit you are lagging, no problem. You are lagging by 3 classes, 4 classes, 5 classes. You go on your pace, no issues. You don't need to compete with me. Okay, we'll go slow, no problem. There are few people who will miss 2 days because of some reason. What happens to you? You will be lagging, right? Okay, you go on your pace only. Try to attend the classes regularly. I'm finishing by 3.5 months. You are finishing by 4 months. No problem. You finish by 4 months only, then you apply. Don't get such a feeling like I am lagging, I am lagging, I am lagging. You are not lagging. You are going by your own pace. Here and there you have some hurdles of attending the sessions and all. You are trying to overcome it. You will be overcoming it for sure. There is no doubt. Don't worry about if you are lagging or if your friend is going faster than you. If you find out yourself, if you know your own abilities, if you know your own pace of running, you will be successful sooner or later. No problem if you are a little bit late, but you will be successful for sure. You know rabbit and hare, right? Right? That hare knows its ability. It goes by its ability only. That's the ultimate reason for success. What if it is going to look at that rabbit and if it tries to walk faster, is it possible? It falls down multiple times. Ultimately, damage. It cannot even move forward. That should never happen for anyone. You try to look into yourself, analyze yourself, know your abilities, follow your abilities. There will be improvement. Going forward, there will be improvement. First day you practice running. Day 100. Is that the same way you run or will there be improvement? Improvement will be there. Is it possible for you to run like day 100 on day 1 itself? Can you run like an expert on day 1 itself? It is not possible, right? So go with your own pace. Try to look into yourself. The problem is that we know our friend better than us. Yes or no? I am not blaming anyone. That's a fact, right? I know about my friend more than me because I never focus on me. Self is important, first thing. Look into yourself, know your abilities, find out who you are, what you are, and go by your own pace. You will be successful for sure. Don't look at others. They are running faster, they are moving faster, or they are thinking better than me. You will think like them. It takes some time. You start getting to that practice. It is all about practice, practice, practice. Once you get that practice of thinking in a different way, your route will change automatically. Automatically, your abilities will get improved and you will become expert. There is no doubt. For every one of you, possibility is there. Okay, but you have to always move on your own pace, not by others' pace. Don't try to copy them. It's impossible. Okay, so even if you are lagging, no problem. We will be helping you during your resume preparation. It is not only within the 3 months. We are done with sessions. After 1 month, you come back and I'll help you, no problem. After 5 months, you come back, I'll help you, no problem. Anytime, once you are enrolled here, once you are registered as a student at Harsha Trainings, you are a student forever to get the assistance. Understand? After 1.5 years, you come back and you ask me, Harsha, I have this technical doubt. I'll be happy to help you technically. No doubt. Okay. And what if you miss some class due to some emergency? You did not attend today, tomorrow. No problem. I am sharing you video. Watch it. Don't worry like I missed already 2 classes. I may not be able to understand today. Spend some extra time as you have missed it, right? So you are trying to sleep by 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. Sleep on 2 p.m. No problem. For 2 days only. Spend extra time and finish it. There's no other go. You have to do it. You'll not do it forever, right? You'll be doing 1 or 2 days extra efforts. You're just keeping. You should be ready for that when you miss the classes. Okay. So here you go now. What if I was not able to continue my course and drop off in between? There is no way that you are going to be allowed into another batch because we are providing you videos, access to see the videos. You get all the documentation and your access is retained for next 1.5 months even after you finish the course. What does it mean? You're lagging by 10 days, 15 days also no problem. You're lagging by 1 month also no problem. You go by videos. That's the reason. And how long there will be access to videos? I told you. After you finish last day, next 1.5 months, you have access to all videos. Okay. So are we going to build the project from the scratch? Yes, we are going to work on multiple projects. It is up to you how many projects you want to work on. I have more than 10 projects. I can give you different requirements. The way you want to swim in the ocean of Pega, you can. Okay, but only thing is you need time for that. But minimum time everyone should spend every day. Okay, we'll be working on multiple different sectors of projects. Are you going to provide the soft copy of material? Yes, we'll be providing soft copy. I have to add one more. Anyone who wants hard copy of material, I will give all of you online. My team will tell you the process because it will be highly difficult for us to send online everyone. Okay, so they will tell you certain amount of extra money of courier charges. You give it, or you are able to come to Hyderabad and collect. You collect. What kind of? But nowhere you get hard copy of material. But do not give it outside for Xerox copy. Okay, just keep it with you only, please. What kind of support I get after the training completes? As I already told you, your group today created will be forever. Forever it will be there. You will get support technically anytime, even after 1 year, 1.5 years, anytime. As long as you are going to get back to me and ask me, I'll be able to assist you. What should be the expectation of the student while learning the Pega PRPC? This is the question I have taken first 15 minutes. You remember? Your expectation should be not only learning a project from scratch to end. Learn the project in a forward engineering, reverse engineering, troubleshooting, change requests, enhancements, and more importantly, understand Pega platform, its design. That's where you need to focus. It is very easy when you are on track. Don't get deviated from the track. Okay. I hope I have already extended five more minutes than the scheduled time. And these are the questions that I have drafted in the document. Still you have any questions? By this time, most of your questions that you have in your mind should have been sorted out. Correct? Do you still have any questions?
When the hard
That's what
copy
I
will be
told
ready
you.
to collect,
Even
sir?
if you're discontinuing, why we are providing video access? This is the reason. You go through the videos. By when hard copy will be ready? For classroom, I'll give you once you join immediately. For online also, it will be ready all the time. You just need to, we just need to get back to us. And does Pega CSA prerequisite for Pega decisioning course? Decisioning course is different. You don't need to think about it. But CSA is prerequisite for decisioning. You never need decisioning. And next, what is the question? Someone has unmuted and was asking. I missed it. What was that?
Yeah, sir, I have non-IT experience of 4 years, and if I do Pega now, will it be considered as experience or as
No,
fresher?
no. See, you will never be fresher. I already answered it. If you are expecting as a fresher means, that means you are showing your inability. You are not a fresher. You are a 2021, 2022, 2020. Okay, you are a fresher. Expectation is okay. Already 4 years means you might be 2019, 2018, correct? Why are you expecting as a fresher now? Because you want someone to feed you, correct? You want to take the challenging position or not?
Yes, sir,
Want to take
but I
challenging
have
position?
asked
You
this
are writing
question
only on
as I am
resume.
into a non-IT.
So what?
Okay, sir,
So
thank
what? You
you.
are non-IT, but you are learning or not?
Yes, yes,
Don't think about your past. You are a non-IT doesn't mean that you cannot learn IT. You cannot get into IT. This
yes,
is
sir.
what the negative thinking. I am non-IT. I am civil background. I don't know about computers. Do you know everything? Everything from your childhood? Started everything from zero or not? Start from zero. What is there in that? Is it rocket science? Rocket science also can be learned. Okay. See, your IT industry is the most is the easiest platform to survive. You cannot be a constable, which is highly difficult. You don't know that. You cannot be police constable. It's highly difficult. You cannot even spend one day. Software engineer is very easy, man. Okay. You cannot be a police officer even for one day. That is highly difficult. Okay, there are so many difficult jobs than this. You are at the easiest platform. Try to understand that. Always try to take the challenges. For the practice for online students is going to be, you practice at your free time on the same day. You have any questions, doubt, get back to us through the WhatsApp group. Practice you have to do at your home. That's it. There is no other go, correct? But you have a group. You can collab. You can coordinate with all other students. You can talk to all other students. You can share your thoughts and doubts, get the clarification, questions, all that possibilities there. Any other doubts or any other questions that you have? Monday to Friday classes. Lab will be open on Saturday. If you want to come down, you can come down till 4:30 evening. Okay, there are no systems. You have to bring your own laptop. So I'm going to wind up already 10 minutes late. Further, any questions? You need to call me and ask me. Today is Friday, right? Tomorrow, Saturday, day after tomorrow, Sunday in India. People from USA, the next class for you will be Monday morning for Indians, people from India. Sunday evening, people from USA, other countries accordingly. Okay. So 2 sessions will be off and it will resume back. Was lost. Okay. So tomorrow there is no session, clear? Day after tomorrow, there is no class. Again, when are we going to resume? Monday. So all of you, whoever have decided to join the course, please finish your fees payments. My team will send you. Monday class is the first class for the technical to dive into Pega. Okay. First 15 minutes, I'll tell you how to proceed with your installation process. And anyhow, you don't need to wait for me. Installation, did we share the video, everything? Everything you have got it today, again we'll send. You don't need me to guide it. You proceed with watching the video, you proceed with installation process, you will be able to successfully do it. During the installation, any problem, get back to us on 9652532753. Communication number is there, right? Message on that with error screenshot. We will help you. Wherever you are, we'll help you. Okay. But finish the installation process during this weekend itself. Not even one person should come back to me on Monday and say that I'm pending with installation. Is it possible or not possible? How many of you it is not possible? Online. Finishing the installation process during this weekend itself. Yes, it is very clear by looking at the YouTube videos, and one should be able to, Windows knowledge, operating system knowledge, you'll be able to install. Simple. Following that video. I know that there is a disturbance in the voice now, but it will not repeat again. Okay. So what I was trying to say is, how many of you not possible to finish the installation by weekend? I'm asking not possible. Is there anyone not possible? So all of you, will you be able to do it by weekend itself? 2 days time is there. Tomorrow you try. Issue will fix by next day. So what? If I say we'll see it on Monday, then that is okay. But all of you should be done with your installation process by Monday itself. Don't delay it. Okay, don't feel like I can do anytime because it is initial classes. If you are lazy during initial days, that is going to show a big impact. Windows operating, it is there in the video, clear instructions. Windows operating system, how to install on Mac is get a Windows virtual machine added and install. It was clear. Follow the video first. Watch the video. First 15 minutes of the video you watch completely, then repeat it, start installation. Because last 20 minutes will be installation process running. No need to watch it. First 15 minutes you watch. Don't start blindly from step 1. 15 minutes you watch, come back and then you start installation. Download it immediately. Okay. Offline people, you have a pen drive, you can take the software directly. without downloading. Okay, but you download, download today itself, complete it. Today itself you start installation process. Any issues tomorrow we'll see. Worst case Sunday we'll see. Understand? By the time you are here on Monday, your system should be ready. Clear, everyone? Don't take it light. Make it fast. Those who do not have laptop and you are maybe if you want to purchase in next 3 to 4 days, take your time, purchase. We don't need laptop software by Monday itself, but I am saying be ready. Monday you don't need actually, but you be ready. Okay. Yeah, whatever the software that is available to download at the provided repository that is being shared to you, download that 8.7 version. I'll tell you versions later. Okay. Fine, it is already late. Okay, we will continue on Monday. Call me if you have any questions. Further, any questions, you call me. Okay. Thank you. You can wind up. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
And one.